Have you heard about the Google subpoena going around for content creators? Well, yeah, I'm one of those content creators. On my YouTube channel, we talk about the branding and marketing behind trending pop culture stories because that's what I do for work. So I leverage my knowledge to help you understand what's going on behind the headlines and behind the moves that teams are making. And I want to clear up a couple things for you because I saw on Reddit someone say that they got our emails because Justin Baldoni turned over the proof and we're connected. And that's how Blake got our emails. No, she subpoenaed Google through our YouTube accounts. So in the subpoena, it has our handle on YouTube. They then, as part of their policy, when things like this happen, send out an email to let you know that you may be subject to this. It doesn't say if they're fighting it, it doesn't say if they're not. It just says, hey, FYI. So Blake doesn't have our emails. It was YouTube that connected with us. Now, this is where it gets really interesting. After this all hit, everyone was saying, no, I think it's just fake. So I reached out to Google because I have a Google One and Google Workspace for my business, reached out to them and they said, no, we can confirm it's correct. It's real. Andy Signor from Popcorn Planet had reached out to YouTube. They said, no, it's fake. So right off the bat, there was a lot of confusion whether it was real or not. Then yesterday on Friday, lawyers were trying to get a hold of Ezra Hudson, Blake's lawyer, who was listed on the email that we received. Where it really gets interesting here is originally people were told no, that it was fake, basically ignore it. Then as the day went on, Andy Signor had called back and he put this on a video. You can hear the clip in one of his videos where he talks with a receptionist and she says, we don't know what's going on. And we were still struggling to get a hold of Google or YouTube to talk about that discrepancy. I had been told off the bat that it was real, but we hadn't heard anything since then. And we were receiving a ton of conflicting information. And then finally, YouTube said they looked into it, got back to everyone and said, yes, it is actually correct. And then we had Google send us over this actual subpoena so we could see what was going on. But I can tell you right now, I am not guilty of anything they are claiming to be guilty of. I have not been paid, worked with, nor received tips from Justin's camp. In fact, someone said on my YouTube, which I agree, if we were in like cahoots with Justin's team, don't you think we would have known or been able to contact someone to be like, what the hell is going on with this subpoena? Not running around for 48 hours stressing over if it's real or not. Now I have a full 2-hour, it was a long one, YouTube video breaking down the subpoena and going over different kind of thoughts I have around it. You can check that out over on YouTube, but I'm going to make a couple more reels as well to dive a little bit deeper into this. So stick around, hang out, leave a comment, say hi. I'm going to bring you guys along on the journey.